Welcome to Scrum Masters Elite_UK. Please subscribe to the channel to follow inspiring Scrum and sports content.
The 2026 season is about to begin for the South African national team. And looking at the match schedule and opening friendly games, I feel a mix of excitement and reflection about the importance of rugby not only for the players but also for fans and the wider community. The Springboks, under the leadership of coach Rassie Erasmus, will enter a challenging phase where strategy, physical fitness, individual skills, and team spirit are all put to the test. The two opening matches in Gqeberha, where South Africa A will face the Zimbabwe Sables, and the game against the Barbarians, are not only opportunities to test the squad but also important psychological tests. These matches remind me that in any field, including rugby, thorough preparation before major challenges is essential. Preparation is not only about technical training but also about mental conditioning, focus, and the ability to adapt to new situations. I find this lesson valuable for myself, in life or work. Warming up with small challenges before facing bigger ones helps build confidence and flexibility in handling situations. Looking at the official fixtures of the championship, the opening match against England in Johannesburg is a notable highlight. It is not only the first international meeting of the year but also the Springboks' return to home fans after a long period. The appointment of New Zealand referee James Dolman for this match reflects fairness and respect for international rules. I realize that in all relationships or transactions, maintaining standards and fairness is the foundation for building trust and ensuring everything runs smoothly. For the fan community, this is a reminder that rugby is not just a sport, but also a symbol of fair play, respect for opponents, and social connection.
The match against Scotland at Loftus Versfeld Stadium continues to show historical and psychological significance. South Africa has won the last 9 encounters, but this is also an opportunity for Scotland to seek their first victory on South African soil after many defeats. Reading about this history, I recognize the value of persistence and learning from failure. In rugby, as in life, a series of defeats does not mean the outcome cannot change in the future. My takeaway is that every failure is an opportunity to reflect, improve strategy, and prepare better for the next attempt. This also sends a message to fans: do not give up, and do not judge a person or a team based on a single loss. Finally, the match against Wales at Kings Park Stadium in Durban demonstrates continuous improvement for both teams. South Africa won decisively in their previous meeting, but Wales' significant improvement in the 2026 Six Nations makes this encounter unpredictable. I see in this a deeper lesson about humility and caution. Past success does not guarantee future victory. Whether a team or an individual, complacency can cause you to miss opportunities to learn and adapt. Preparation, observation, and respect for the opponent are key to sustaining long-term success.
From a personal perspective, the Springboks' schedule and preparation make me think about how we face pressure and expectations. The players must balance the pressure to win, physical and mental health, and the expectations of fans. I realize that in any job or passion, balancing effort, health, mindset, and external pressure is essential. Knowing how to take care of oneself, manage emotions, and maintain motivation are important skills to avoid burnout and still perform effectively. For fans, this series of international matches is also a lesson in patience, support, and belief in the team. Not every match will produce the desired result, but continuing to support and learn from each game is an important part of sports culture. I also reflect on my own commitment to my passions and communities. Do I maintain belief, support positively, and learn from every experience, or do I only focus on the final result? In addition, I also see rugby as a great metaphor for community spirit and national identity. South Africa, through its home matches, is not only playing for reputation but also bringing pride and unity to its people. International matches are where cultures meet, expressing unity and respect for diversity. This is a lesson everyone in society can learn. Respecting and supporting each other, regardless of background, helps build a strong and sustainable community.
Ultimately, looking at the overall picture, the Springboks' 2026 season is a vivid portrait of preparation, strategy, teamwork, and responsibility. I feel fortunate to be able to observe and analyze this process. The lesson I take for myself is: always prepare thoroughly for challenges, learn from history and failure, maintain humility and respect for opponents, and not forget to take care of both physical and mental health. For fans, the lesson is patience, positive support, and learning from every experience. And for the community, the message is that sport, or any collective activity, is a means to connect people, build pride, and develop a spirit of cooperation, looking at each match. I feel that rugby is not only a game of strength and skill, but also a challenge of intelligence, spirit, strategy, and character. Every try, every decision on the field, every pass or tackle reflects a system of values, respect for the rules, continuous learning, patience, and team unity. These are valuable lessons I will carry not only when following sports, but also in studying, working, and everyday life. In conclusion, the South African national team's 2026 international schedule is a mirror reflecting important life principles: thorough preparation, learning from the past, maintaining humility, and respecting both opponents and oneself. It is also a reminder that success is not only measured by victories on the field, but also by the spirit, attitude, and values that individuals, teams, and communities build along the journey. Farewell from Scrum Masters Elite_UK. See you again in upcoming rugby lessons about discipline, humility, and team spirit.